Good day, this 71st day, meaningful moments, 365 days. Traveling light, it's something very close to me. And I think as of very recent, I've been paying even closer attention to it. I've been watching the dawn and that light break through in the sky for a while now. It was particularly more pronounced when we had a lakefront view and there was a much more expansive view of the sky and the horizon over the lake. And I think that's when I really became like more interested in watching the way the light traveled. And I'd seen it before with sunsets and things like that, but that's, I think, when it really became more important for me to watch that. And we all arrive at these different moments where I think everything is a preparation. It leads us up to the next thing that we're more aware of or becoming more aware of. And in this particular situation, I've been watching this light travel now in the morning. And just in the course of 2 weeks, to watch the sun shift just a little further north into our view. And as summer comes, I can remember now seeing how that was positioned in the sky, the sun, a little north of us. And in summer, the midday was more east, directly into our windows and in my view. And as the days got longer, that just stayed there a little bit longer before it moved west and kind of lost sight of it from the view that I had. But these subtleties, things that we don't always pay attention to day in and day out, somehow what's been happening is that the more I watch that little subtlety and can see the little shift in increments, I realize how often I've lived life with no recognition that, just general kind of, oh yeah, that's happening, that's shifting, the equinox is coming now, but not really having that connection with it or what it means to hold that moment. And I think it's true. We've all heard this, especially if you've been on a path of awakening or anything like that, that the more you work on consciousness, the more you recognize how unconscious you are. This is one of those kind of little things, as I've just spent more time being with that connection of what's happening as the light is traveling across the sky and what it means to be moving in these ever so small increments, and then understanding how it's all happening, whether we're bringing our attention to it or not, in the busy lives that we lead, in all the things that take up our focus and our energy, yet this earth is still moving and we are upon it, and our connection to it brings a deeper connection with that rhythm of life. And all of us have had that opportunity, wherever we are, wherever we live, to have watched a sunrise or a sunset or even a noonday light shining, where it's reflecting, how it's traveling in our home or where it is that we're going if we're outdoors, and feeling that, like right now I'm feeling this light on my shoulder and on my face, and it'll be changing, and it actually changes rather quickly. Any of you that do lighting with cameras or anything like that, you know that comes in a flash, almost in an instant, that you can capture that light a certain way and then it's gone. And it's such an honor to be able just to sit here with it just a little bit longer, a little bit deeper into that awareness. At the this connection that we have with our earth and the movement of it all. It's in this moment that I would just connect with you and honor your experience and support whatever ways that you are finding your connections to that traveling light, how it's moving for you, and sustaining that moment with your awareness just a little bit longer. Letting your heart feel the presence of that moment. So for you today, my friends, Aho.